So we're on our way to Lassen Volcanic National Park. We needed to find a place to fill up water close to our destination, and as we rolled into Old Station, there was a sign for a dump at the visitor center, and we thought there's probably fresh water there too. Sure enough, there was. $6 to fill the tank. And then we'll be heading out to scout our boondocking spot for the week. So we spent about 2 hours scouting in the Lassen National Forest, which is just outside of Lassen National Park on the north side, before we finally found this spot. It's not in any of the apps. We just drove around looking for forest roads off the highway and found this one. And it's the only one where we have both AT&T and Verizon service. The upload speed is still really slow, but we've got really fast download speeds, so we can work here. There's still a lot of snow on the ground, and the freshly melted areas are really wet and soft, and we nearly got stuck. I didn't even realize it was happening until after I backed into the site and Maggie showed me. We came down to check out the subway cave, just down by Old Station. It's only, what, 12 miles away from where we're camped. It's an old lava tube. We got our flashlights, and we're dressed real warmly because it's supposed to be pretty cold in there.
So there's some little rooms and offshoots.
Oh,
cool.
Interesting. Wow.
Oh,
Descent into the dungeon.
It already I can feel the cold air.
Yeah, me too.
What's it smell like?
Musty?
Yes, a bit musty.
Very musty. I mean, it's probably moldy down here. Look at all this water. This is so cool. So this whole thing is made of lava rock, because what it is the lava crust that formed on the river of lava.
It hardened.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so a crust formed on the top of the river, and the lava continued to flow underneath it.
Yeah.
And I guess it just emptied out. How did that happen?
Eventually, yeah, it stopped flowing.
That's so crazy.
All right, we're gonna venture in.
Let's just look.
We're gonna adventure in. The floor is so rough.
Yeah, it's like lava rock. I mean, it is lava rock.
Huh?
These are getting pretty long.
Oops, I just stepped in. Gotta watch where I'm going.
There's supposed to be a big bubble, like where a lava made a big bubble and burst.
Oh yeah, that's in the ground.
Yeah, up here somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, it's too cold.
Oh, this is it. Look at this.
Awesome.
This is the bubble. That's crazy. It just looks like concrete, doesn't it?
Yeah. Huh. That's it.
Neat.
So we did it.
We made it through in one piece.
It was just a third of a mile, so really quick walk. Thankfully not too crowded, so.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that was neat. I'm glad we came over.
Me too. So the outside is really pretty. There's all these flowering bushes and then the lava rock.
Yeah, a little ridge of lava along the top.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, I was wondering if he's going to do push-ups for you.
So scenic around here. I love it.
That's Lassen for you.
Yeah.
So lately we noticed a bit of a coolant leak, and we identified it is coming out of the top of the radiator. It's pretty likely that it's coming from that the radiator just needs to be replaced. I already replaced the radiator cap, and that did not fix it. I was pleasantly surprised when I saw that the radiator to replace it with is only $60 on Amazon, so I went and got one of those, and I'm gonna go ahead and replace it. So the first step I need to do is to drain the radiator so that we don't make a mess. So I jumped a little ahead. It is the next day. It kind of took me a little longer than I expected, but I got everything set up and ready so that I can actually pull the radiator out. I had to remove a couple of fans that were attached to it, some electrical connections. I had to drain the coolant, as well as detach a couple of hoses that had transmission fluid in them. So I captured both of those fluids to make sure that I can dispose of them later safely. And it looks like there's a little bit of coolant left that's gonna drain out when I pick this up. So I'm gonna get my container set up to catch that. So I noticed there's definitely, I can't find any cracks in here, and it didn't look like it was leaking out up here, just around the around where the plastic attaches to the grill. And from what I read, that seal can get unsealed over time, so I think that's what happened. Well, basically that's it. All right, cool. Now I just gotta put things back together.
Great job.
Yeah. So I got everything cleaned off real good and reassembled yesterday, and today I just put coolant in the system, and I'm ready to start her up. She runs!
So today is Saturday, and after being in the area for almost a week, we are gonna finally go explore.
Now that the car is usable, we can go and check out the national park.
That's right, yeah, we were a little bit without transport while the car was being worked on, which is fine, but we were also working on some extra videos that will be released probably long before this video is, but
we have no trouble staying busy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of the park is closed due to snow, but we're gonna see what we can see.
We're here!
We're here! This is Manzanita Lake, real close to the entrance station, but you can get some pretty good views of Lassen Peak. I think we can get down a little bit closer to the water.
Okay. Turned into a beautiful day all of a sudden. It was very overcast.
Yeah. Well, it might actually, clouds might be obscuring the top.
The water is crystal clear. It's just beautiful. We are on the devastated area short loop.
Half mile.
Yep. It just shows the devastation caused by the volcanic eruption in 1915. This is a lava rock. Wow.
And the forest lives on.
That's like the size of your head. Yeah, this doesn't seem too devastated to me. There's trees everywhere.
Well, it's been a long time, right?
Yeah.
It's been 100 years.
So the road is closed here at the devastated area, but you can continue walking up the road, and they even recommend it. There's a 2-mile round-trip hike up to Hat Lake, so that's what we're gonna do. It's cold!
It is real cold. I'm glad I had gloves tucked away in the car.
I'm just keeping my hands in my pockets.
So, it was really quick to get to Hat Lake, and we decided to check out the Prairie Meadow Trail. I think it's 1.5 miles one way. We may or may not do the whole thing, just time constraints, but we're definitely a snow level.
We're just getting snowier and snowier on our way into Paradise Meadow. There's been many spots with snow on the trail.
It's very thick forested, so you don't get a lot of views of the peaks. I'm sure in the meadow that opens up. But
I got a little peek here. What are you doing over there, Maggie? Oh, jeez! Right down my sleeve! Well, we are wrapping up our time here in the Lassen National Forest. It's been a good stay.
yeah, so peaceful.
Yeah, we didn't see another soul out here.
If you're going to come over this way, Lassen Volcanic National Park is a beautiful area.
Just come later in the season.
Yeah, come maybe in late June, and hopefully things will be all opened up and accessible.
Pretty sure the radiator situation is sorted. I think we can call that a smashing success at this point.
Yeah, we're all packed up. We're going to take one more sweep through the park to get some photos, and then we're hitting the road.
We will be pointing due west.
That's
to
right.
the redwoods.
That's right.
All right, guys, we will see you down the road.
See you in the redwoods.
Bye.
Bye.